David Petraeus will be on the defensive when he appears this morning before top lawmakers on Capitol Hill. He is being called on the carpet over, of course, the CIA's role in the Benghazi attack.
But he's also expected to face questions about the affair, which led to his resignation. With a preview, we are joined by Sunlen Miller. Sunlen?
Good morning, Rob and Paula. Today is the day. It'll be the first time we see General Petraeus in public since this scandal broke exactly 1 week ago. General Petraeus today faces Capitol Hill. The former CIA director will testify behind closed doors separately before the House and Senate Intelligence Committees this morning. The focus is supposed to be on the attack on the consulate in Benghazi this September.
Director Petraeus went to Tripoli. He interviewed many of the people, as I understand it, that were involved. And so the opportunity to get his views, I think, is very important.
But after admitting to his affair and resigning from his position, many in Congress say the focus will also now be on the scandal that has rocked Washington this week. According to sources, Petraeus admits his wrongdoing with the affair. He's told a friend, quote, "I really screwed up." But many in Congress are saying more needs to be answered and will ask specifically if his affair with Paula Broadwell ever compromised national security. Attorney General Eric Holder is also under fire, having to answer questions as to why the FBI waited so long to tell President Obama that the affair was being uncovered.
We made the determination as we were going through the matter that there was not a threat to national security.
And Petraeus will first testify in front of the House this morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. He'll then be quickly ushered over to the Senate side for his second testimony of the day. Robin, Paula?
All right, Sunlen, thank you. An interesting report came out yesterday, too, that Petraeus reportedly, through a source, said that he knew almost immediately that this was a terror attack, not something in relation to that anti-Islam film, which obviously would be contradicting what we heard from White House officials, including UN Ambassador Susan Rice. So it should be very interesting tomorrow what kind of timeline he lays out and when those assessments came in that this really was a terror attack. There were 20 reports that said, look, it was related to the movie. He's saying, look, we quickly, proved those false, and we thought it was a terror attack. So take away the affair. His testimony tomorrow, even though we won't hear it, should be incredibly important.
And he's reportedly really eager to lay out the timeline and share his testimony of what happened as well. But the Senate Intelligence Committee, they did see a video as to the timeline and kind of how they visualize things that happened. Would not comment on whether or not Ambassador Chris Stevens was included in that video, actual legitimate visuals of him. But it's interesting. This one is going to be closed. But in 2 more weeks, the week after next, so 2 weeks from now, there's going to be 2 more hearings. Those are expected to be open. But this one is closed.
And for folks wondering where the Benghazi matter is heading, besides Petraeus' testimony later today on Capitol Hill, there are 4 Senate committees looking into this. And, of course, some senators calling for a special Watergate-style super committee of sorts to look into it. So lawmakers are seriously prying into this to get, hopefully, to the truth. So stay tuned, as we like to say here in TV land.